Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, God is good. God is worthy to be praised. I have a special topic that I want to talk about, and it may touch everybody's spirit. You know, I was sitting down, and the Lord was talking to me about this topic, and it could be a little touchy, but I want to talk about this. You know, a lot of us right now are in this situation, so I'm going to talk about it. Okay? God never told man to be lazy. He told them to work hard and take care of your family. A lot of men get upset, they get angry because the wife, the baby mother, the girlfriend, whoever the person may be, the fiance, whoever the person may be, they need money to take care of the child. They need something to take care of their children. You know, as a responsible parent, you got to do your job. And it's important that you get out that habit of being lazy. When God tell you it's time for you to take care of your household, you got to do it. It ain't no, Lord, I'm not doing this. I ain't got time for this. I don't feel like taking care of my baby mother. Listen to me. You got baby mothers out here. You need to provide for them. Yes, you need to provide. A lot of people get upset because the baby mother put them on child support, or they get a phone call from her new boyfriend. All I'm saying to you is this. In Genesis 2 and 15 says, the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and keep it. Who is God talking about? God is talking about Adam. God put Adam in the Garden of Eden. So when Adam was working, God gave him a helpmate. That helpmate was Eve. So when Eve and Adam got together, guess what? Adam was working. You understand what I'm saying? So God will give a man a helpmate in a way of, he will give that man a wife. He will give that man, everything that he need. But before God give you that wife, before God give you anything, you got to make sure you take care of yourself. You got to make sure you take care of the things that you need to do. For example, you young, then you become a teenager, then you become an adult. You have to understand that you have responsibility. You have kids. You got 5, 6, 7 baby mothers. That's what you did. And you can't yell at that baby mother, tell her it's your responsibility. You get married, you want her to take care of your responsibility. She got to pay your child support. She got to take care of your kids. She got to do everything. Yes, she married you, but at the end of the day, you have to take care of your responsibility. People need to understand you put yourself in situations to make yourself look stupid. You got 5, 7, 8 baby mothers, and you try to throw it on that other woman that you married. You got to start taking care of your priorities. It was feeling good when you was doing it, but guess what? All that feeling good turned into responsibility. All I'm saying to you is you got to take care of your responsibility as a parent. You have to understand God didn't tell man to be lazy. God told them to work. When a man work, he shall eat. We're going to read 2 Thessalonians 3 and 10, and it reads, for even when we were young, we would give you this command, if anyone is not willing to work, let him not eat. God tells you have to work. I'm going to tell you this. People expect women to do everything. You expect the wife to do everything. You expect her to clean, cook, do everything for you. Listen to me. You a man. Why you ain't got a job? Why you ain't take care of your household? I don't care if you just selling bottles of water. It's something. Do something with yourself. Do something. God didn't tell man to be lazy. Every man that you looked in that Bible, I'm telling you, read the Bible. Read about Adam. Read about Abraham. Read about all the man in the Bible and see who was working. See who was taking care of themselves. Because at the end of the day, we make so many excuses. You want God to give you a wife, but you can't even take care of your own self. You can't even wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, wash your behind. You can't even, make food. You can't even cook. And you get mad at God because God take away the things that you love. God take away the things that you don't even care about. Some of you say, oh God, I just need a wife. You want a wife because you just want to have sex. Some of you get married for the wrong reasons. Some of you get married because you just want your needs to be taken care of. Marriage is not about that. Marriage is about working with each other. Marriage is about sacrificing. Marriage is about doing what you got to do to make it work. Some of you ask God for a family. You don't even want to talk to the person, but you ask God for marriage. You ignore people. You don't want to talk to nobody. And you wonder why nobody want to talk to you. All I'm saying to you in your situation, a lot of men get upset because the baby mother put them on child support. She put you on child support because she see that you're not doing nothing for her child. She see that you are a lazy man. I've been there, and I'm going to tell you this. I've been in the courtroom, God knows how many. I can't even remember the count, but I've been in the courtroom several times. I've been in the courtroom because baby fathers don't want to pay child support. They like to lie. They like to also make up stories too. All I'm saying to you is this: as a woman, take care of your responsibility. If you got to be by yourself, let me tell you this, take care of your responsibility. Sometimes you got to let that man know, oh, I got to move on by myself. You got to let him know that I got to move on because I see that you don't care. I see that you don't care about taking care of your responsibility. People need to understand you had that baby. Nobody had that baby for you. You had sex with that woman. Nobody did nothing. Okay? You did that. So when you coming out here and saying, oh, I got all these kids, guess what? That's you. You got 5, 8 kids by different women. That's you. Nobody signed up for that. And then you try to lie and make up all these rumors and excuses and say, oh, I didn't mean to do this. At the end of the day, God knows who's lying and God knows who's telling the truth. All I'm saying to you is this. Own up to your responsibility. I don't care if you get $500 on a check. I talk to men all the time. I actually talk to people all the time about stuff like this. That's why I should have been a counselor, because I know how to talk to people and I know what to tell people. If you going through a situation with your baby mother or you going through a situation with somebody and I don't care if you got 7 baby mothers, you got to figure out what you can do. Even if you can't even give them $150. Bringing something to them and letting them know that here, I got some bottles. I got some pull-ups. Here you go for the baby. You got to do something. Listen, these kids, they need their parents. Whether y'all believe me or not. These kids need their parents. These kids dying more than adults are dying today because the parents don't care about feeding. They don't care about teaching. They don't care about helping their kids to be successful. You sitting around arguing with your baby father, arguing with your wife, your husband, when you need to be taking care of your kids. Your kids need shoes. Your kids need clothes. Your kids need somewhere to stay. And all you can say is, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Don't text me. Don't do nothing. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that your kids is taken care of. It's not about giving them gifts. It's not about giving them presents. It's about being present in your child's life. Your child needs you more than ever. I was talking one day, and I was just talking to one of the people that I knew back then, and the little girl was like, I want my dad. And she was just saying that her dad wasn't in her life. And I was talking to the mother, and I was telling her, do the best that you can, because that's what the child gonna remember. And, the baby father trying to do what he want to do, trying to leave the country and do all of this and leave her to be responsible for the child. See, what people don't understand about the child support, it don't matter where you go, because child support gonna find you. You can hide, you can try to be slick. Once you put him on child support, they gonna find him. All you gotta do is have that man tag number, his phone number, whatever you need, turn it into the courtroom and do what you need to do. The reason why a lot of baby mothers put their baby father on child support is because they need another income. Definitely, if you like on Section 8, you a single mother, you trying to do the best that you can, like me. Number one, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I take care of my 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I teach my daughter at home. You know what I'm saying? I've been a stay-at-home mom almost, what? You could say 3 years, actually. 3 years. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 3 years. And I've been taking care of my daughter. I teach her reading, math, all of that. That's why she know how to talk so good. She's 3 years old. She talk like a 7-year-old. And I actually teach my daughter on the first grade level. I don't teach her on no goo goo gaga. I teach her on a first grade level. And when I talk to her just like this, because I believe when you teaching children, you have to understand. You have to understand them. And all that goo goo gaga ain't gonna teach your child nothing. As a parent, you gotta be strong, whether you a father or mother. All I'm saying is, God didn't tell man to be lazy. They lazy by choice. They lazy because they don't want to take care of their kids. I don't even care. I know somebody right now that was just getting $70 a month, and he was taking care of his daughter. He give the baby mother, oh, what do the baby need? He say, what do the baby need? Do she need diapers? Do she need pull-ups? What do she need? I will give you what she need. Because it's a shame that some of y'all want God to help you, and God looking at you, and God like, look, I can't help you because you're not showing me that you need help. Or I can't help you because look at the things that you're doing. So what you need to do is you need to pray and ask God to give you the strength and say, Lord, look, I need help taking care of my kids. You can pray all you want to pray and say, Lord, let my baby father pay for this. Listen to me. God gonna deal with this man. God gonna deal with you too. Whoever not take care of their kids, God will deal with you. I don't care what you talking about. God gonna deal with that man. He gonna deal with you. He gonna deal with everybody that's not taking care of these kids. Y'all having these kids out of wedlock and you don't want to take care of your responsibility, God gonna deal with you. These kids need their parents. They didn't ask to be in this world. Y'all was up there fornicating. These kids came about. And guess what? You try to abandon your kid. You try to neglect your kid. And you trying to act like you not a parent. You walking around this earth like you ain't got no responsibility. You better shut up and deal with it. When I became a mother, I shut up. And I deal with my responsibility. I ain't run away from my son. I ain't throw my son at my mother and say, Mom, deal with my kid. When I was pregnant at the age of 23, I took care of my responsibility. I don't care what nobody said. I stand up on my 2 feet. I said, okay, I processed it. I dealt with it. Yeah, I had my days where I cried, where I whined. But guess what? When I had my son, I took care of my baby. So all I'm saying to you is this. You got to take care of your responsibility. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You have to do what's best for you. And you have to understand, that your child needs you more than anything. So you just have to do what's best for you. You have to understand that God wants you to take care of your responsibility. You got to put that up. That's alcohol. This is alcohol in here. Don't play with that. You got to take care of your kids. And you got to ask God to give you the strength. Because at the end of the day, these kids, they need their parents. One thing about me, I ain't really care about all of that. All of that, worrying about a baby father and worrying about, oh, is he going to help me take care of my kids? I ain't got time to worry about that. I ain't had time to worry about that. I took care of my son. I ain't worried about when he coming around, when he going to help me. Forget all that. I wasn't worried about that. He came around, it is what it is. It was what it was. I didn't worry about it. I took care of my responsibility. I didn't worry about all of that. In the room. In the room. I didn't worry about that. Put this down. Put this down. I didn't worry about that stuff. Turn that light off and lay down. Turn the light off and lay down. Stop playing with me, okay? Listen, I told you out here. You out here with me. Out here. Okay, sit down. So all I'm saying to you is, don't worry about if the baby father there or not. You do what you need to do as a mother. You do your responsibility. If it's either he gonna help you or he not. If he not, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Because that's what he wants you to do. I've been there. I done that. And I know how it is. Some of these baby fathers, they want you to cry for them. They want you to whine for them. And they want you to be like, oh, she want me to come back. She want me to help her. Listen, as a mother, as a single parent, as a sister, as an auntie, I'm telling y'all, I know. I've been listening to me. I was taking care of my sister baby when she had her daughter, and I was in college. All I'm saying to you is, don't worry about what people talk about. Take care of your kids. You understand what I'm saying? Take care of your kids, whether the father there or not. As a mother, single mother, a separated mom, a divorced parent, take care of your kids. Don't worry about is that father going to be present. Just take care of your kids and do what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, it's either he going to be there for you or he not. If he not going to be there for you, guess what? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. As a mother, I've been a mother for 7 years with my firstborn. My second was 3 years, and I'm just telling you, you can't worry about what the parent doing. You can't. Sometimes you gonna go through some things by yourself. I've been a parent for 7 years. I went through things by myself. 1 second, y'all. Hold on. So all I'm saying is, do what y'all have to do to better yourself. All I'm saying is, be the best parent that you can be. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you gonna have some things where people gonna judge you. You gonna go to church. People gonna say, "Oh, where the child father at? Where's the mother at?" Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do what's best for you. Don't stay in a relationship with somebody that's gonna be abusing you. I don't care what nobody says. Don't stay in a relationship with somebody that's abusing you, that's talking you down, being disrespectful. In my past, I say 3 years ago, I was in a relationship with somebody that was just treating me terrible. And what you gotta do is be the best that you can be. You gotta be the best that you can be. Sometimes you just have to leave some relationships and focus on you and your kids. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. Because You don't want to keep dealing with the same thing over and over. You have to understand that God wants you to do the best that you can. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't care if the child look like the father. Take care of your child. Sometimes the mother be like, oh, I don't want to take care of my child because it remind me of my ex. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Take care of your child. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you and that child going to get a reward. I'm telling y'all. I know what I'm talking about. I know somebody. Listen, y'all, I don't talk to so many people. When I was a single mother, I know. And I'm telling you, I know how it is. You just have to do the best that you can. You can't worry about what people say. You can't worry about how people looking at you. Even the pastor may look at you. Even people in your neighborhood may look at you and judge you. You got to be the best parent that you can be and take care of your responsibility. People going to talk about you. It doesn't matter if you married, divorced, separated. And listen to me. Fornicating. People gonna always judge you. People always gonna say something. All I'm saying is, if that man not taking care of you and his kids, you need to leave that man alone. If he can't stand up and he can't take care of his responsibility, why are you sitting there wasting time? Don't even waste time with that person. If he can't, listen, when I say provide, I'm talking about taking care of the household. Make sure food is in there. Making sure the bills paid. Making sure you and your child need nothing. That's what he's supposed to do. You got a man that you dealing with that can't even take care of nothing. I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all, you got to do what's best for you. You can't worry about if people want to be with you, yes or no. You want me, yes or no. Forget all of that. Take care of your responsibility and be the best parent that you can be. Because at the end of the day, if you sit around waiting on that man to come back, guess what? You're going to be miserable. You're going to be vulnerable. You're going to keep on asking yourself, I wonder, do he love me? Do he love me, yes or no? I wonder, do he care about me, yes or no? I'm telling you, the best thing you can do is leave the situation alone. Leave the situation alone and let God deal with it. You cannot beg a man to stay with you. You can't beg a woman to stay with you. You got to learn how to move on. When I became a mother at the age of 23, I took care of my responsibility. I was by myself. Yes, we found out about the pregnancy, and I told him, I can't stay in your household. I had to move back home with my parents. I took care of my son. I was a single mother. I had to do what was best for my knowledge. I had to do what was best for me because mentally I was going through some stuff, and I couldn't be around him like that. I had to work and get myself back together. I got a job. I had a good job. I took care of my son. The first place I went that bought some stuff. I went to the dollar store. I had to do what I had to do. And all I'm saying to you is this. You have to take care of your responsibility as a parent. Nobody's job is your job. Rather that father dead, yes or no. Rather he dead or not, you still have to take care of your responsibility. Stop trying to pay him back. You understand what I'm saying? Stop trying to get that man back and do what you got to do. I don't have time to get nobody back. All I'm going to do is take care of my kids because let me tell you this. My kids know who present. My kids see me every day. Me every day. I'm always in my kids' life. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what no man say. I'm telling you right now, I'm always in my child life. I don't care what I'm going through. I'm going to always be there. And it's all about sacrificing. It's all about doing what's best for you. Some of you have to understand, y'all waiting on somebody to pick you off your feet. God will give you a helpmate at the right time when you do what you're supposed to do. Stop just looking for a man just to get between his legs. At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. It's not about how you feel. It's not about what you think. It's not about all of that. It's about doing what you got to do to better yourself. And you have to understand. In the room, Andrew, now. Anita, get down. Get down. Look, close that door and get out of there. Okay, close the door. You got to do what's best for you at the end of the day. Because Satan, one thing about the devil that I can tell you what he do, One thing about the devil, the first thing he do is he target your relationship. A lot of people don't know. But the devil target your relationship. The first thing he do, he'll mess with the kids to target you. And once he finished dealing with the kids, that's who he go to there. He'll go to the mother. He go to the father. I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you this. Me and my husband been separated for 5 years. I had to work on me. And I told him why. I wasn't there 5 years. I wasn't there 5 years. I needed time with God. I needed time to be by myself. Mentally, I couldn't even be around him because I had to work on myself. Listen to me. We broke up. I needed space. I needed to work on my healing. I needed to work on my growth. Sometimes God have to separate you for 5, 7 years to get you back mentally. Some of y'all don't even know that your mind is gone because of the things people did to you. You haven't been present. You haven't been taking care of your kids. So God have to separate you for a while to get you back together mentally, physically, emotionally. And people say, "Oh, you left me for 5, 7 years. You left me for this amount of time because I needed to work on my mental. I had to work on my mind." Sometimes you gotta listen to me. Sometimes you gotta walk away from some people. It ain't like, oh, I couldn't deal with you. I gotta take care of myself mentally. And nothing wrong with you taking care of yourself. Sometimes as a woman, you gotta put yourself first. You so busy taking care of your cousins, your aunties, and everybody. You gotta take care of you mentally. You gotta stop worrying about everybody else and focus on you. Because at the end of the day, if you're not taking care of yourself, guess what? You won't be well. You getting sicker and sicker. And people like, oh, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? I don't know. So I'm telling you, start taking care of yourself and start doing what you need to do to better yourself. Because at the end of the day, God knows what's best for you. Sometimes God got to pull that man away from you. Sometimes God got to pull you away from certain situations. And you got to do better for yourself. Because at the end of the day, God know that He knew that you was hurt. He knew that you was in pain. And you got to understand that you got to focus on you. Ain't nothing wrong with you focusing on you. I gotta get my mind right. I gotta stay focused. I gotta go back to school. I gotta learn how to humble myself. 5 years. 5 years. I haven't been around the man that I married. You understand what I'm saying? The man that I married, we got married this year. I haven't been around him in 5 years. I had to work on me. I gotta work on myself. Mentally, I had to work on me. Sometimes women need to be by themselves in order for them to grow and to get themselves back together. I got to get myself together mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Just like a man, you may need your space because you mentally, you broken down. Nobody see the sensitive part that you go through. Nobody know the secrets that you hiding. Some of y'all, let me tell you this, some of y'all don't even know yourself. Until you start looking at yourself in the mirror, you be like, oh, wow, I didn't even know I could do all this. All I'm saying to you is work on yourself and ask God to give you the strength to keep going. Ask God to help you. Let me tell you this. Sometimes God got to pull you away from your ex. God got to pull you away from the person that you're in a relationship with because I need your attention. God going to do whatever He got to do to get your attention. Be quiet. Now. Now that's how you deal with kids. Now, you got kids, you understand where I'm coming from. When I'm on here, they going to shut it up. And that's how we going to get that done. Okay? So all I'm saying to you is this. You got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you. Stop dealing with people that's wasting your time. Okay? I'm doing 3 things at one time. I'm talking to y'all. I'm dealing with my kids. And I'm running back and forth around here. Okay? This how it is. Okay? Sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes it just be like too much on one person. But God know where I'm coming from, okay? So listen, we're going to get this video done. I need y'all to be patient with me, okay? So listen, all I'm saying is, some of y'all as a man, you got to take care of your responsibility. Stop running. Stop running from your kids. Stop running from your responsibility. You have to get up. You have to start taking care of your priorities. If you love that woman, you got to show her that you love her. You got to be able to help her out with her kids. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when a woman have a baby, the first thing a father do is leave her. And I know what I'm talking about. They leave these baby mothers behind because they don't want to take care of the responsibility. 9 times out of 10, baby fathers don't even want to sign a birth certificate. Because you know why? Ooh, once he signed that birth certificate, guess what? Everything belongs to the what? That woman. All I'm saying to you is this. Whether he in your life or not, take care of your kids. Take care of your kids. I promise you, if I can tell all the mothers right now, take care of your kids. Whatever you asking God for, God gonna give it to you. Because at the end of the day, God will reward the ones that's taking care of their responsibility. You have to understand that you got to do the best that you can. You can't worry about if people want to help you take care of your kids. You got to do that yourself. Okay? So all I'm saying to you is don't worry about what people talking about. Don't worry about what they saying. Just take care of your kids. Be the best parent that you can be. Show up on their graduation. Show up when they walking. When my daughter first walked, I'm talking about years ago when she first walked. I'm talking about when we first moved in here. We moved in here around Thanksgiving. And she started to walk. Let me tell y'all this. She was walking Thanksgiving. This was around 2021. She started walking. When she walked, let me tell y'all this. I said, wow. I said, we did this together. I said, I did this. Me and my daughter did this. Her father was there. He don't know her first steps. I do. He don't know her first words. I do. I was there to see her talk, to see her walk. I was there. So what I'm saying to you is this. Parents will come and go in these kids' life. But you can do the best that you can as a mother. You do your part. And that's why the judge always going to give the mothers the babies. Because they know that some of these mothers going to do their job. Some of these fathers, they want full custody. Look, what can you bring to the table? You ain't got no place of your own. You ain't got no food in your home. And you want the judge to give you your child. You got to show the judge, look, I mean business. And I mean, you got to bring something to the table if you want the judge to help you. You got to get a place of your own. I don't care if it's a 3-bedroom and you got 7 kids. You better make it work. Everybody gonna have, we're gonna have bunk beds, okay? We're gonna have bunk beds and 3 people, listen, 3 people, we're gonna find a bunk bed that got 3 beds on it. You gotta make it work. When I moved in here, I made it work. You can't listen to me. Okay, you in a 1-bedroom apartment. You make it work. You in a 2-bedroom apartment. You make it work. It's about taking care of your responsibility. It's not about caring about what people saying. It's about taking care of your business as a parent. And it's either that man gonna be there, yes or no. Don't sit around waiting on no man. Do what you gotta do to better yourself. And I'm telling you, sometimes all it takes for you to get up and walk away. Get up and walk away. And if it's too much on you, walk away from that situation. Get yourself back together. And just focus on you for a while. Because that's what I told Andrew Father at the time when we was together. I couldn't deal with that stuff. I had to work on me. I had to take care of my son. I wasn't worried about no, do you like me, yes or no? Forget all of that. I'm taking care of my kids. Oh, do you want to be my boyfriend, yes or no? Circle yes or no. No, forget that. I ain't got time for that. People, let me tell you this. You better start doing what you got to do to better yourself. You got to do what's best for you. These kids need their parents. It's either you going to be a parent or you going to be a coward. It's either you going to be a parent or you going to be just doing what you want to do. Because guess what? When these kids get older, they going to want some answers from you. And if you ain't got no answers, you better be ready to run. Because they going to ask you, why you haven't been in my life? Why haven't you been taking care of me? Why haven't you been there? You my dad. You my mother. Where are you? And all you can say is, I try to be there. You wasn't trying to do nothing. You was on that crack. You was selling them drugs. You was drinking so much. You a mother. Got 5 kids. And you walking around the streets drinking. You walking the street prostituting. You a father. You pimping. You got kids that on waiting on you. Daddy, what time you be on? I don't know. I talk to you a little bit. It's sad. When I knew that I became a mother, I stopped doing everything because I had a baby in me. I ain't just stopped because I wanted to. I stopped because I had responsibility. I stopped because I needed God to really change my mental. I really needed God to really, really work on me. When I knew that I had a boy, when I knew that I was having a son, it doesn't matter if he was a girl or a boy. I had to make sure that I got myself together. When I had him, he didn't have to ask me for nothing because it was already done. I already had the shoes. Let me tell y'all this. Before my son came in this world, he already had shoes. He already had clothes. He had everything. I ain't had to ask for nothing. Because at the baby shower, people was giving it to me. They handed it to me. Here you go. When I left my job, I got an envelope full of money. Didn't have to ask for nothing. I was so good at my job. People, let me tell you this. People was rewarding me. They even had a ceremony for me. As she getting ready to go, let's have a baby shower for her. They already knew. So what I'm saying for you, God got people looking out for you. God got people that's going to help you. Whether that father present or not. Well, let me tell you this. My parents was always there helping me. Okay? My aunts and uncles was always there helping me out. When they did see the father, oh, you okay? Here, take this $50. Buy you and your baby something. I'm telling y'all, I got an uncle right now. He knew. They knew my situation. Hey, take this money. Go buy you and your baby something. Gave me $100. Take care of your baby. Because it's not about caring about what people think about you. It's about taking care of your responsibility. It doesn't matter how much you get. Let me tell y'all something. Back then, I remember when I was bringing home $7.30. I made it work. I paid my rent at my parents' house. I was paying rent. I had to buy myself clothes and shoes. I had to take care of my son. And guess what? Back then, I had to pay rent. I had to pay some rent. I think it was $200 or $150 at the time. But I had to pay some rent living in my parents' house. I ain't get tired. I took care of my responsibility. I said, all right, you want rent? All right. My mom, they work with me. But I'm telling you, everywhere you lay your head, remember, you got to pay rent. Some of y'all living rent-free. You living rent-free and you still complaining. I can't take care of my baby mother. Let me tell you this. You should have knew. See, it looked good. Let me tell you this. Satan, he know how to make things look good. You hear me? Satan know how to make things look good. He can make that banana look so delicious. And there's poison in that banana. He know how to make that woman look so good. And then behind it, once you open that banana, that girl crazy. I mean crazy. She be at your house and you be like, how the heck you get to my house? Your mother open the door. You know your baby mother here. Oh, I didn't know she was here. Why she at my house for? That's why you got to be careful. See, things look good on the outside. But when you start to deal with these people and you start to figure out who they really are, they crazy for real. They crazy. And you looking at yourself and you trying to figure out, Lord, how did I get myself in this situation? All I'm saying to you is this. Ask God to give you strength. And I want to read this Bible verse to y'all. Genesis 2:24, it reads, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and he join to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. You become married. And you notice things changing, his behavior. You notice things changing. All I'm saying to you is this. Don't stay in a situation where you're not being accepted, where you're not being appreciative, why that person is treating you wrong. All I'm saying to everyone that is watching me today, look at the signs of this person that you're talking to. God never told man to be lazy. If you read the Bible, Abraham was working, Adam was working, so many different men was working in the Bible. And I'm going to tell you this, they was working before God stepped in and did anything. God told them what they needed to do. God put Adam in the garden. God, listen to me. God blessed Abraham. And I'm going to tell you this. Y'all want so many things by God, but you're not even doing what God tell you to do. God bless Abraham. God can bless you too when you do what God tell you to do. God can't bless you and you not being obedient. You complaining about my baby mother. She said, listen, I don't care if you bring it 5:30 home. You better make it work. You got a daughter. You got, what, 3 girls? You better make it work. I was bringing home 7:30. I made it work. I paid my rent. I had to buy diapers. Listen, had to buy diapers. Had to buy milk. I wasn't breastfeeding Andrew. I had to buy milk. Thank God for WIC. Because they work with me. God will help you. All I'm saying to you is do what you need to do. And take care of your responsibility. It's not about caring about what people think. You got to take care of your kids. Your kids need you more than anything. All I'm saying to you is be the best parent that you can be. Don't worry about what people say. Do what you got to do for yourself. Because at the end of the day, God got you. Okay? And just realize that if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you worse than the unbeliever. You worse than the unbeliever. Like, God can't even look at me. Look at me, what I'm saying, y'all. God can't even look at you the same way. You worse than the unbeliever. If you a man and you can't even take care of your household, you can't even take care of your family, you worse than the unbeliever. And I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling you, you go read your Bible. You go read 1 Timothy 5 and 8 and see what God talk about these people that don't want to do nothing. Listen to me. You think you a man. You a man, all right. You a man, but you a straight coward. You a man, but you can't even take care of your responsibility. You got to learn how to suck it up and deal with it. Yeah, I got some problems with my baby mother, but I'm still going to buy some milk. I'm still going to buy some diapers. I'm still going to give her some money when the first of the month comes. It ain't that woman's job to do that. You had that baby. Take care of y'all responsibility. It was feeling good when you was up there busting it wide open. Oh, when you was busting it wide open, it was feeling good, wasn't it? But you can't take care of your responsibility. Because you want to be a coward. I don't care how many kids I had. I took care of my responsibility. A woman going to be a woman. A man going to be a man. But I'm going to tell you this. You better learn how to take care of your responsibility. It ain't about, listen to me. I'm telling you. Whether y'all hear me or not, it's not about getting back. It's about taking care of these kids. If you see your baby father ain't helping you out, put him on child support. That's how you deal with him. Put his tail on child support. Tell him, I try to deal with you, but you ain't listen. So I gotta go a little higher. Because you ain't getting it. So all I'm saying to you, you gotta do what's best for you. Don't stay down in these situations and try to figure out, oh Lord, help me with this. Listen, God already helping you. God telling you right there. Go ahead, put that man on child support and move on with your life. Take care of your responsibility. You ain't got to deal with that man. You ain't got to do nothing with him. Take care of your kids and move on with your life. Okay? This is what the Bible says in 1 Timothy 5 and 8. It says, anyone who does not provide for their relatives, and especially for their own households, has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. You worse than the unbeliever. You mean to tell me that you bring home $500 and you can't even take care of your kids? Let me tell you this. Even if you had a baby just like this, look at my little baby. Even if you got a little baby just like this. Now look, she 3 years old. You give her mother, which is me. I'm just saying, if you had a 3-year-old just like this, you could give the mother $150 or $200. Y'all worry about the money. It ain't about the money. The kids need to be taken care of. If I got $500 and you going through some stuff, I don't care. I'm telling y'all the truth. You a father. You need to give that baby mother some money so she can take care of her kids. That's if the kid's not potty trained. Let me tell you this. If the kid's not potty trained, oh, look. You bring a 5:30 home. Here, baby mother, I'm going to just give you $200. Do you know everything that you do, God is recording you? I'm just being honest with you. God is recording everything that you do. So you got to understand that you got to start taking responsibility for your actions. You have to understand that God will reward you. I don't care. Oh, man, listen to me. I'm telling somebody that's watching me on here. You want to know how God can reward you? Take care of your kids and watch what God do. Take care of your kids and watch what God do. He gonna take care of you. I'm telling you, bring it home $530, bring it home $100. Take care of your kids and you gonna see God open doors. I'm telling anyone, you struggling to take care of your family, you take care of your kids by showing up, being in their life. Tell the baby mother, look, I want to take my child to school. I want to pick them up and I bring them back home. You don't even understand. Spending time with a little baby like this and talking to them, you know that you beautiful. You know you can do anything. I'm speaking life into somebody right now. You got to learn how to stop trying to get back to people. Yes, they hurted you. Yes, they did things to you. But I'm telling you, it's time for you to be responsible. You got a child that's watching you. What me and you got is over. What me and you did is done. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm taking care of my responsibility. What we had is over. Let me take care of my child. Let me be a man. Let me be a woman. Let me take care of my child. That's how you need to be. All this, hey, and they want to flirt with you. No, I'm here to take care of my baby. All of that is over. What we did years ago is done. I'm not playing this flirty game. It's about my child. I'm telling y'all, listen to me when I'm telling you. I'm about to help somebody. You don't know what to do? Listen to me. You can be a man right now. You got $800 once a month. You get Social Security. I'm telling you, if you give that baby mother $250, y'all gotta look at this. Look at what I'm saying. Stop worrying about the amount and worry about what's getting ready to open in your life. Once you help that baby mother, you get $800 a month. If you give her $250 just to help out her daughter, I'm talking about so she can buy the daughter Pampers, bottles, whatever she may need for the child, whatever. All I'm saying is this. Do what you got to do. Even if you bring in $530, I'm still going to take care of my kids. Okay, I'm bringing home $530. I'm going to give my baby mother $200. Y'all worry about the amount. And that's the problem with a lot of us. We worry about how much we get. I'll just say vice versa. If I was in that situation, what would I do? I take care of my kids. You got to take care of your kids. It don't matter how much you bring it home. Take care of your kids. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all want to take care of your kids. I can't take care of my kids because I only get $500. I'm going to take care of my kids. But you can order all this stuff. Clothes and shoes and bikes and all this other stuff. But you can't take care of your kids? I'm telling y'all, when I knew that I had a baby in my stomach, Andrew, everything changed. I done did a 360. Oh, I got responsibility. I got responsibility to take care of. All them friends that I used to hang around, I got a child. I got a child. All this hanging out, having fun, My child was first. All of that, going to the club and want to play and all that, y'all got to know. I ain't got time to do that. Now listen, I wasn't going to no club. I was just hanging out late with my friends. We used to hang out late and playing and stuff. But look, all that changed. It was about me and Andrew. When I had Anita, oh, everything changed. When I had Anita, everything changed. Everything changed. You got to take care of your responsibility as a parent. It ain't about, oh, I can't do this. I don't feel like doing this. Got to suck it up and deal with it. Whether it hurts you or not. I had a C-section with both of my kids. With both of my kids. My mother was there. She was there. Let me tell y'all this. Stop worrying about who's showing up. Do what you got to do for your kids. At the end of the day, you got to listen. God's showing up for you. God is in that hospital room. God is taking care of you. And that's it. You ain't got to worry about if that man going to be there, if that woman going to be there to help you. Listen. Take care of your responsibility. You can be sick. You can be on your deathbed. When we tell you who really love you, listen to me. Y'all want to know who really love you? God do. God really love you. So stop wondering if that woman going to show up in that hospital room. Stop worrying about is that man going to be present in their child life. If he don't, what you going to do? What you going to do? I'm going to take care of my responsibility. And I'm going to move on. That's what you going to do. I ain't waiting until he get his life together. Let him do what he do. Because we going to move on. I'm going to go get a car. I'm going to go get a house. I'm going to put my child in school. I'm going to do more applications. And I'm going to take care of my household. That's what you got to do. Sometimes in life, you got to suck it up and deal with it. Don't worry about what people say. It's about sucking up, deal with it, and do what you got to do to better your family. Your kids need you. You see my little nugget heads running around? They running around. I do this on a daily. You hear me? It's 6:06 in the morning. This is what I do. I work around my kids. So what I'm saying to you, you got to do what you got to do and be responsible. Be responsible. That's how you deal with it. You got to do what you got to do. These kids know who present. They know who not. These kids know who around. They know who not. I talk to people all the time. And I told them, I said, look, you got baby mothers. I don't care how many you got. You know what you did in your past. You got 5, 7 baby mothers. You pay your child support. How can you have a relationship with me and you got all these baby mothers and you can't even take care of all of this and you wonder why child support on you? Because you ain't taking care of your responsibility. I tell people all the time. And I talk to people all the time. You got all this stuff going on. You got so much stuff going on with you because you don't want to pay your child support. I don't care. I had talked to women. Sometimes I had to help them. And I tell them, your baby father ain't helping you, guess what? You need to leave him alone. He can't help you take care of your child. Leave him alone. Why are you going to keep opening the door for a man that don't want to help you with your child? Put that man on child support and move on with your life. They think, listen to me, and like some of these guys like to play this game. Oh, if you be with me, put that in trash. Put that in trash. Ain't nothing there. Put it in trash, Nita. It is. No, it's not. It's an old orange. I don't know what that came from. Put it in trash. No. Okay, let her play with it. So all I'm saying to you is be a responsible parent. It's either that baby father gonna help you, yes or no. Go in the room and be quiet. So what I'm saying to you is this. You got to be a responsible mother. When you see the signs that the father is not there taking care of their child, you got to move on. It's nothing wrong putting that father on child support. The reason why you put him on child support is because he's not doing his job. You try to work with him. Listen to me. Some of y'all as a mother, you try to work with your baby father. He didn't want to work with you. He started cheating. He started stealing from you. He started to come back and over to your house. And guess what? You seen the signs of that he don't want to take care of his child. I tell man all the time. I had male friends, and they used to tell me all the time, look, my baby mother got me on child support. The first thing I say is, bruh, what you doing? Oh, I ain't giving her nothing. I don't care if you get $800. I don't care if you get $900. You better give that baby mother something. You better figure something out. You can buy clothes, shoes, and you can buy a car, but you can't take care of your baby mother. Some of y'all sorry. I ain't gonna listen. Some of y'all are really sorry. This one, oh, you sorry. You want that baby mother to stay with you, and you can't even take care of your priorities. You got another thing coming to you. I'm telling you, you got another thing coming. You got to do better as a parent. You got to do better. You got to do better. You got to do better as a parent. I'm telling y'all. Because like I said, when I was 23 years old, when I became a mother, I sucked it up. I did with it. My mother, she showed me how to change a diaper. And let me tell you this. When I called them, when me and my baby father called them at the time, Mom pregnant, guess what? I had to process it. It wasn't easy, but I processed it and I dealt with it. I dealt with those 9 months. When I had Anita, I dealt with them 9 months. But I knew her father wasn't treating me right, so I left him. I had to leave him. I left him alone. Because ain't no man gonna walk over me. I'm telling you the truth. Some of y'all as a woman, don't you ever, I mean absolutely, don't you ever let no man disrespect you in front of your kids. Do you hear me? You can do better by yourself. If you got to go in that room and shout and praise God, you do what you got to do. You ain't got to stay in no situation with no man that don't care about you. They think they can run over you and tell you what you need to do. You do what's best for you. I'm telling you. So I'm dealing with a person that don't care about you. Yes. Some of y'all deal with man and they don't care about you. So you figure, oh, if I just stay with him a little longer, maybe he marry me. Oh, if I stay with him a little longer, maybe he put a ring on my finger. Oh, maybe if I just stay with him just for a little bit, maybe he'll marry me. He said he gonna marry me, Mom. He said he gonna be with me forever. I don't care what he told you when you was 14 years old. If you see the signs that this man popping you over your head and he got a gun behind your back. He said, if you say something again, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to kill you. Listen, y'all got to wake up. If you see the signs of this person is really, really bothering you, you got to know when to walk away. You got to get the signs and run. When I seen stuff like that, I got my kids and I left. I left. I ain't want my kids to see me deal with that. My son was 4. My daughter she had to be like 8 months at the time. I can deal with that. Mentally, I done had a baby. I had to go. I'd rather go than deal with that. Sometimes God allow you to walk away from situations to allow you to build up what's been broken. I've been dealing with some stuff, y'all. I had to heal. I'm seeking. I'm crying out to God. I'm fasting to get myself back together. And as a man, some of y'all as a man, you can work on yourself mentally. Some of y'all mentally broken down, disgusted. You feel like that woman didn't care about you. You pray over yourself. Lord, touch my mind. Lord, make me a new man. Fix me. Make me over again. You got to bring your problems to God. Stop running from God. Stop running from that girl that you've been dealing with. And take care of your responsibility. She looking for you on Facebook. She looking for you on different websites. And she can't find you. But she see you with another girl. But you can't even take care of your baby. Y'all got a daughter together. Y'all got a son together. How many baby mothers you got? 10? How many in the courtroom? 7? You know what you're doing. All I'm saying to you is get your priorities together. Be a man about your business. I don't care how much you bring home. I'm telling y'all. I talked to a lot of young men, and they told me, my baby mother, I'm telling y'all, that's the type of person I am. I'm the type of person, I give people advice. I help people. That's how my spirit is. My spirit is like that now. I love to help people. I love to help people. And I'm telling you, I don't care how much you bring home, even if you get in 430. You got one baby mother, push it out. You bring home 430, you bring home 400. I'ma still get my baby mother 250. You gotta make it work. It's not about how you feel. It's not about the beef that you got with her. I gotta push it out. I gotta make it work. Because my baby needs stuff. Let me tell you this. Even if you ain't trying to give her no money, buy the stuff. Say, hey, I just want to know what the baby need. Do she need some milk? Do she need anything? Do she need some clothes? Yeah, she need some diapers. She needs some milk. She needs some food. Okay, I got you. Just tell me everything you need. I go to the store and get it, and I have it at your house at a certain time. You tell me when you want me to bring it, and I have it there. Woman love. Let me talk to y'all for a little bit. Woman love a man that is responsible. It's amazing, and I'm telling you, a lot of women can relate to where I'm coming from. Woman love when men stand up and take care of their family. Even if he's just praying for the household. If he's just doing little things. Women love that. But if you ain't doing nothing and you expect that woman to do more for you, I mean, come on, y'all. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. I mean, she over there coming to your house and she making love to you and all this crazy stuff. And you may tell me you can't even take care of your responsibility as a man? I tell you. Sometimes man need to feel what women go through. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. A woman love a man that is responsible. How can you keep a woman? Take care of her, take care of her kids. It don't matter if it's yours or not. Help her take care of her responsibility. And I'm telling you, she love it when you help her out. She love it. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling you. Let me tell you this. When I had Andrew, I looked at that boy and I said, God, I'm going to take care of my responsibility. I make sure my kids go to the doctor. I make sure my kids getting checked. I make sure my kids' teeth clean. Now, guess what? I ain't got to worry about that. Because you know why? Me and my kids got the same dentist. So guess what? We're going to get our teeth clean together. That's how I do it. Now listen. We ain't got the same doctor. But we got the same dentist. Okay? We're going to get our teeth clean. And any appointment. Let me tell you this. A woman love a man that do this. A woman love a man that help her go to her appointments. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you taking care of the kids, let me tell you this. You driving down the street, y'all got a car, whatever, and he, all right, I'm outside. The kids ready? Yeah. Okay. Put the kids in the car. Next thing you know, they going to their doctor appointment. A woman love a man that's responsible. I'm telling you. How you can keep your woman is being responsible and take care of her. If I don't care what you're going through. Fix it, work it out. You got all these baby mothers and all this stuff. You need to figure it out. Ain't nobody told you to lay down with them girls. You did that. So look, listen to me. The devil can make this banana look so juicy. Look at this. Look at this. I want y'all to look at this. This banana can be so good. But guess what? In the inside, it can be rotten. But let me tell you this. And on the inside, it can be rotten. Because that's how the inside that girl is. It's nasty. Got a nasty mouth. Okay? So what I'm saying to you is pay attention to the signs. If that man is lazy and he's showing you that he don't want to take care of his responsibility, leave him alone. I don't care how long you've been dating him. Some of y'all ladies that's watching me, you've been with a man for 8 years, 9 years. Come on now. If he ain't marrying you now, why you still with him? It don't take all that. I'm telling you, it don't take all that. If you've been with a man for 5 or 4 years, it's been time for you to get married. What is he hiding? Why he don't want to get married to you? Ask him those questions. Why are we still boyfriend and girlfriend? You still my boyfriend. Come on, man. That's some kiddie stuff. As you get older, y'all been boyfriend and girlfriend since you was 14, 15. And you may tell me you still boyfriend, girlfriend, and you at the age of 27, 28? You need to be married. You already having sex. You already doing things that married people do. Get married. Tell them, look, I love you, but we need to get married. Marriage is important. If you're not going to get married, keep your legs closed. I'm telling you, save yourself from going to hell. People say, oh, why are you talking like that? I'm telling you the truth. Save yourself. I can't do this because it's making me feel weird. I got to keep repenting. I got to keep telling God I'm sorry. I got tired of that stuff, y'all. I was in these relationships with guys and I was up there sinning and I said, Lord, you know what? Told the dude, enough is enough. Leave me alone. I gotta get myself together. Can't be out here just be shocking and going to church, shouting around the church, and I got sin all in me. It's a hypocrite. You a hypocrite? You a backstabber? Guess what? Some of y'all still want to do what you want to do, and you want God to bless you. God ain't gonna bless nothing you do until you get on your knees and repent. God ain't gonna give you no wife until you repent. God ain't gonna give you no husband until you repent. You try, oh, I'm gonna get them back. Ain't about getting back. One thing about me, I'm not gonna get you back. I'm gonna let God deal with you. I'm gonna let God deal with you. Ain't no way I'm gonna get you back. I ain't chasing you. I ain't looking for you. I'm not. All that stuff, stop it. I'm gonna let God deal with you. I'm gonna pray that God help you. That God deliver you from them demons that you dealing with. Let God deal with those people that don't want to call you, that don't want to text you, that don't want to be bothered with you. Let God deal with them. Don't worry yourselves trying to call them and text them and email them and all this. They don't want to talk to you. Leave them alone. Let the court deal with these people. And that's it. Move on with your life. Take care of your kids. Because let me tell you one thing about me. I bring my kids in right now and they tell you who always here. They'll tell you. They see me 24/7. They see me 365 days. Mommy always here. One thing about me, I always show up for my kids. I don't care where I'm doing, where I'm at. I'm always there. It's about being a mother. Stop worrying about what people say. Stop worrying about what people say. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all can't worry about that. And stop letting people get to you and tell you all this stuff that's not true. What you got to do is start taking care of y'all responsibility. And that's it. I don't care what people say. I'm telling you how to be a man. You got to stop being lazy. Go get a job. Go get a job and God will give you a helpmate, which is your wife. You got to have a job. Start saving. Even if you saving nickels, dimes, pennies, let me tell you this. All of that going to turn into some real money one day. All you got to do is man up, take care of your responsibility. Stop being a coward. I'm telling you, stop being a coward. Be a man. Take care of your responsibility and let God help you out. Say, Lord, I need a job. Lord, I need your help, and God will help you. So I just want to say to y'all, be respectful to everyone and watch what God do for you. It's not about getting back. It's about taking care of your priorities. It's about taking care of your responsibility. You got kids out here, they need their father. They need their mother. They need their parent in their life. I'm telling you, it's so many children funeral out here more than these adults. It's so crazy how this world is. We got to pray so hard for our children more than anything. Because I'm going to tell you, the first thing these kids say is, where's my mommy? Where's my dad? I told y'all, growing up in the household that I was in, I grew up with my mom and father. I didn't grow up in no household with just one parent. My mother and father was dead. I don't know how it is with just, one parent. I never dealt with that. But I'm going to tell you this. Whether my daughter, father here or not, I got her. It's not about worrying about if that parent there or not. I got my kids. And I'm going to make sure they taken care of. Some of y'all, let me tell you this. As a mother, you got to be strong. You got to be strong. Take care of your business. Save some money. Open a savings account for your kids. Start saving money. Start saving money for the future because you never know what can happen. And I'm telling you, some of y'all need to open up a life insurance. You need to have a life insurance and start taking care of your priorities. It's not about you. It's about these kids. And these kids need their parents. Not no parents that's up there just being disrespectful towards each other. Kids don't need to hear you argue. Kids don't need to be around that confusion. If you're going to be a parent of confusion, then maybe you don't need to step in the household. Maybe you need somebody else in y'all conversation. All of that going back and forth ain't going to work. These kids need their parents. So please take care of your kids. May God bless you and may God help you to be the best parent that you can be. What I want to say to y'all, I want to leave with y'all is do what's best for you. Don't stay in a situation where you got to keep questioning yourself. Is I'm a good person? Listen, remove yourself from somebody that's not going to help you to take care of your kids and help you to take care of your responsibility. When a man leave a home, his parents' home, it's his job to step up and take care of their wife, take care of his kids. Let me tell you this. It's either you going to man up or you're not. It's either you're going to be respectful, you're going to take care of your wife or you're not. I don't care how much money you bring in. Take care of your kids. Your kids need you. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Have a great, beautiful day. Keep your head up and be strong and just know that God have things that's coming for you. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. God bless you. Don't give up. Pray about all things. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.